We're live.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
What's up, everybody?
How's everyone doing this lovely after full moon week?
After full moon week. Yeah, so we thought we'd hop on and do a little bit of current astrology, tiniest bit of numerology, right? And then,
Some tarot for the collective.
Yeah,
and
totally.
if anyone hops on, let's do some tarot for you
yeah,
guys,
if anyone has questions, down in the little box next to the comments is a little question mark, and you can put your questions in there, and we'll try to answer them for you. Yeah, cool. So,
What do we got?
all right. So the current astrology right now, we have the sun is in Pisces. The moon just moved into Scorpio.
I showed that way too much on my face. I'm an air moon.
We're both air moons. Hi. So yeah, both having air moons. When the moon's in Scorpio, we're like, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And then tonight, Mars is moving into Gemini. So that's gonna be
good.
cool.
Even though I like Mars and Aries, it's a good Mars
is in
things
Taurus.
going. Oh wait. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Mars is in Taurus right now. The only reason I know that is because my Mars is in Taurus. So
Yeah.
but yeah, so it's been Mars was in Aries at like the super beginning, the end of last year and the beginning of this year.
Retrograde.
Yeah, and then it transited into Taurus like the end of last year, beginning of this year. So it's been cool. It kind of like calmed down all the fire that was going on,
2020,
and also all of the Aquarius that was going on, with like 6 planets and an asteroid or something in in Aquarius. It was stacked on deck. And Mars was the only thing that was not in Aquarius and in Taurus to kind of ground out that air energy.
Granted, I thought it was enjoyable.
Oh yeah, it was.
I thought it was enjoyable, but
it was.
I love Aquarius energy. So.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so the moon just moved into Scorpio, so especially in combination with Pisces, it's pretty crazy how much like water energy there is and how deep and probing and feeling. Also some kind of nostalgia too. I don't know if you guys are feeling that. We've been feeling that a little bit, but definitely like
it's been coming through.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, but here's the thing. It's like we are going through the last of what is it? The 2020 energy, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we're
definitely.
going through. We're cleansing it out.
Yes, seriously, it was crazy.
I can't.
Yeah,
it was
intense.
honestly, that was one of the hardest Capricorn seasons. 2020 Capricorn was not even that hard on me. 2021 Capricorn, I feel like everything just kind of imploded.
Yeah, it was wild. And like, so in our little what is it? Our little cube of friendship.
COVID bubble?
Our little COVID bubble. It's like
that's what they're called.
the little pod, yeah. So it's like you and your partner are both Capricorns, and then my fiance is a Capricorn too, and like Lordy mercy. Was it a Capricorn season?
I know.
Like everyone
For me,
was having a hard
Capricorn.
time, you know. And I'm a Cancer, so I was like, "Help me, please! I'm drowning."
All of us are going through it, and all of us are Aquarius risings as well.
Yeah, all three of
so
them.
Everything
it
was
like,
in the 12th house.
Yeah.
And we were just all sinking and just being like, I was like, I'm gonna have the best 12th house yet. I'm gonna get in the zone. I cleansed out a lot during the eclipse season.
Yeah, definitely.
I was like, I'm gonna get my vibe. I'm gonna get super creative, super into. No. Life happened.
It was intense, y'all. It was wild. So now.
But that energy is clearing out now.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yeah. And Mercury's still in Aquarius, and it'll be there for
Yeah.
a little bit longer. Like, I don't know.
Once I think you start to have more planets move into it after the spring equinox.
Oh, that's awesome. You're a Cap with a Cancer moon. Oh, and you're such a Libra. I love that. Oh, I love that so much. That's so crazy. I bet you had a wild Capricorn season too. Was it crazy for you? Or was it kind of like more on the mellow side? Hey everybody. Yeah, so we're just going through astrology right now for everybody who just came in. And yeah, so Venus just moved into Pisces on the 25th. So it was in Aquarius, which is very, you know, you can speak to it, like very detached.
It's friendly.
Yeah.
Don't say detached, it's friendly.
In a good way. It's like detached from like, you know, like as in comparison to Pisces, which is like all the fucking feelings you could ever think and like ever have in the whole world, you know? But yeah, like Venus moving into Pisces like makes our hearts like soft and malleable and like super loving and definitely a little bit nostalgic too.
We're feeling all the old feels. Again, I really think we're just going through and clearing out. Like I feel it with the equinox too. We're really trying. We gotta clear all of that shit out essentially because we just went through hell as a collective.
Yeah.
Let's clear it out and bring in some new structures. And actually, that leads on to like the kind of Uranus square Saturn transit where we're totally rebuilding. Like we are, you know, we're getting rid of all of these old structures and we need to start bringing in new structures, not only within ourselves, but that kind of will roll into you doing it. It'll help with the collective as well. So
yeah, and I think sister Shanti had posted that video. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Where she
check her out. She's great.
She's amazing. So she was talking about the way that we're kind of operating right now is that it feels like your soul tribe, whoever who you really identify with, and whoever you're like really energetically with right now, it's kind of like being in a boat in the middle of the ocean awaiting instructions. So,
so we're just kind of like, you know, meditating, sitting, and then we're waiting on the next chapter that is within ourselves and, you know, within the collective. But everything's gonna, you know, we kind of saw all of the structures fall, and now we're kind of
all of last year.
Yeah,
Structures
rebuilding.
Rebuilding. Anything that doesn't serve humanity,
get rid of
the
it.
Collective, we're like goodbye.
Yeah,
it's done. We don't have time for it anymore. And you know, really good things I would say right now, as far as like all of this water energy goes. Creativity. If you can have any creative outlet, any creative outlet whatsoever, like painting, drawing, laughing, reading, writing, music,
anything.
Yeah, especially ecstatic dance right now is really good. A good thing to do. Ecstatic dance is like free flowing movement, just like moving with the music.
That's so funny when I think, you know, she was typing up some of the notes, and when I saw that, I've actually seen a lot of people getting into
Sister
like
Shanti.
no, not even her, just all over Instagram being like in their movement and feeling them like selves and their movements that their body makes, and really getting in touch with that type of flow of energy. And so I think, again, this is like a subconscious thing that's probably going on with it in the collective, but when we address it, we can kind of see it within ourselves even more.
Absolutely. And kind of like moving any stagnant energy left over from last year, any, like especially trauma. Like we had a big collective trauma. Ecstatic dance. That's exactly right. Look it up. It's
shamanic shaking also.
Yeah,
shamanic shaking is like
one of the most healing things.
It is. I realized, I was like, I used to go to, you know, a lot of shows and live music, and I would like just dance it out. Didn't realize I was actually chasing shamanic shaking. Like that whole energy, I kept on going to shows to try and get this like exact same feeling. And then I did shamanic shaking for the first time because she found it and introduced it, and I was like, oh my god, this is what I was.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I was chasing in all of my early 20s.
Yeah, absolutely. But it basically, you know, helps. So we go through life, like going through everything, you know. Our bodies, our physical bodies, remember traumas that happened. Our physical bodies store all of those experiences, and then, especially, you know, in our chakra system, in our energetic bodies, we
hold trauma, and that's dense energy.
Yeah,
dense
absolutely.
energy. It comes out, and in Reiki, you see it a lot. You're like, oh, that
stuck energy.
Dense
Yeah, and the shamanic shaking and ecstatic dance are the
Shake it out.
best way to really get from your mind, back in your body, and also just clear all of that energy out. And then if anything's stuck, stagnant, not moving, it helps the energy in your body move again. So that's especially good for all of this water energy that we have, especially too with Pisces and Scorpio, like very deep, probing, like going to the depths right now is a really good thing. And also at the end of the astrological year, it's really good to unpack and reflect on everything that you've been through and any energy that you've picked up over the year. Now is a really good time to like clear all of that out of our bodies. Yeah.
Also, I think we're gonna do like a 2-week series on like equinox and witchy spring cleaning. But this is the time, and I was listening to a lot of tarot videos for tarot scopes the last 2 days, and a lot of it was saying we have to clear out not only our bodies, you got to clean out your bodies, but we got to clean out our houses, our life, all of those.
Scorpio rising.
We have to clean out like everything. I'm like all of a sudden getting like the urge to shred all of these papers that I've collected, over the years. Like,
especially once that Virgo full moon hit, it was like, okay,
I gotta shred it all.
Yeah.
I gotta
cleanse
clean everything. So we're gonna have like a 2-week series on witchy spring cleaning. But I think right now we're just preparing. We're like in this kind of, again, what Sister Shanti said. We're in the harbor. We don't know where we're going yet. But we gotta prepare and make sure that our foundations are super strong right now.
Yeah.
And get them
and be ready to receive.
Yeah, but all the clutter. So that way we can bring in this new energy that's coming through in the next, year. The second half of the year is gonna be a lot easier than last year and the first half of this year. So we gotta get ready for all of that good energy that's gonna come in. Also, the eclipses are now not in Capricorn, Cancer.
Polarity, which is intense. So yeah,
that the Sag Gemini eclipse axis is a lot easier to, I think, digest and kind of get in, because Capricorn and Cancer, every time I go through this eclipse axis,
family structures,
and all of my structures, the entire, everything that you thought you once were, you're now not that anymore.
Yeah.
And so then in Gemini and Sag, we get into this kind of phase where we're now kind of learning and relearning.
Yeah,
all of it, and expanding and relearning what we need to learn. So meditating. I think
energizing,
diving in spiritually, or just even like different diets or studying or something that's going to expand your mind and your consciousness right now. Like that's that type of energy where before it was just let's just demo everything and start fresh.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we will do that.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that. Yeah,
we have
we need to get out of the area that we're in safely
Yeah.
and travel. Like,
Right.
All of us are just crying to travel.
We want to travel, and I have weird feelings about the whole vaccine thing. Probably gonna get it because I want to travel.
Yeah, and also protect the elderly people.
Yeah, we have a lot. So
yeah, and like I have autoimmune disorders, so anything that can help is
you're kind of
wonderful.
You're kind of at that point.
Yeah, I've been in isolation for a
we
year.
like it though.
Yeah, it works for us.
This is our natural state of being.
Yeah, we love our families, we love our friends. But we're totally cool to be alone for like a long time.
And like, that's our natural state.
Yeah, totally. So the other stuff going on right now astrologically, Mars is moving to Gemini, Pacific time at 8 p.m. tonight.
It's today.
Yeah, it's today,
it'll be good.
Which is really fun, yeah. So we've been in a very grounded, slow, steady, expressive energy.
Is that why? Oh my god, that makes so much
Yeah.
more. I honestly,
and it's also slow. Like Mars and Taurus is slow.
Blinked. I went straight from Aries to Gemini. I didn't even think about Taurus.
You didn't consciously get into the Mars and Taurus side. Yeah, totally.
I'm a fire sign.
Taurus
Mars.
is too slow for you. Taurus is just too slow, too
I dig
steady,
it.
too restful. Also, like, there is that sense of lethargy, I would say, with it too, which is really funny. So Mars and Gemini is going to be fun. It'll bring like a lot of flexibility, you know, more versatile energy, like an easier ability to adapt to situations, and then also, you know, an expansive energy, where we're like learning and strategizing and yeah, you know, like talking, connecting with people, like that's going to be a lot more the
Hopefully,
vibe.
and honestly, I bet you, since, you know, more people are getting the vaccine, more people are, like, the cases are going down. Let's hope it stays that way. Like, we're going to be able to take a day trip.
Oh,
Take a trip.
take
Yeah,
me to
yeah,
the
you know,
forest.
Here to which I know your kids. Just take them to a field and let them run.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly.
Take them
Exactly.
camping.
Yeah. Camping is like, you know, at least where we're at. So we're in Northern California, so we
Oh,
can
yeah,
hop
no,
up
I have a lot
into
of
the
sag.
woods a little bit easier, I would say, than most people. But yeah, I mean, if you've been stuck in a city, like I live in Oakland, and I've been in Oakland for a year now, and I'm like, Lord, I need to go somewhere. Like, I need to see some nature. You know, we have some cool parks around here. We have some national parks that are awesome that we can get to and stay safe, you know, and be able to socially distance and whatnot. But man, we need to go see something else, y'all. Like,
Yes.
we were like, please take me, like, to a beach, or, you know, up to northern
Seriously.
Northern California. Man, if we could get over to Oregon
I know.
and stuff, that'd be really cool
I
too.
know.
We need to
That would
camp
be-
and
I really want to go
travel.
to Arizona really badly.
Yeah.
That's been calling, but
Yeah, Arizona's
we'll get there.
cool. Yeah.
We
And
just
New
kinda
Mexico, too.
have
I'm
to
dying
wait.
to go. Yeah, you know, we just gotta make sure
That's
everybody's
fine.
safe. So yeah, so everybody that's here right now, do you guys
want
have
a
any
card?
questions? Oh yeah, you're stuck in Vegas, totally. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, totally.
Well, at least you have. I mean, honestly,
It's cool there, though. I
I've
really like
never
Vegas.
been to like the desert,
It's
like,
cool.
or like camping in the desert.
Yeah.
Always wanted to.
It's radical. It's very cool.
Never done it. So.
Yeah, when
Oh yeah, I mean, I love those.
totally, I know exactly. Like we're fortunate, we're close, but
It's quite.
it's a spectacle.
You
right
take it
now.
for granted. I feel like when you live, I mean, we lived in Chicago for the longest time, which
Yeah.
is like Lake Michigan's an ocean. And I feel like when we
Freezing.
lived close to the lake, though, we never went to the lake.
Yeah, it was
And
like
then
3
all-
blocks from Lake Michigan.
And then all of a sudden we moved like way more
We went to the
inward,
west side
yeah,
of Chicago.
west side. And all of a sudden we're like, wait, I want to go to the ocean, or sorry, Lake Michigan. It's like
Yeah.
an ocean.
yeah.
Yeah.
We should do it. I want to know. Oh, totally. I know. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I love the nature, but I like don't necessarily. I don't love like the bug thing and the like being out.
You gotta go
with the-
glamping.
Yeah.
Glamping.
And
That's
like-
what it is.
Yeah.
You know? You just-
And my partner is like so fucking rugged, and he's like, just, you know,
I'm like-
give me some water and like some flint and like
Oh,
throw
I'm
me
all
out in
about the
woods.
dirt.
And I'm like, no, I respect it. I think it's awesome.
Gotta
but
get
it's
dirty.
it's I like to shower.
You bring like
And I
one
like-
of those
I don't-
towelettes, it's fine. If you go for 2 days, you don't feel terrible. You
Like-
do start to get gross
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
But
you know.
glamping, I know people. I know people. A lot of people who glamp. So
Yeah.
you gotta, you know, you do that.
And I think that there's, you know,
You
something to
invest
say
in
for-
the glamping gear.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. But I respect it, and I need to get more into the like, let's
Or
get out there in the earth and like, you know, vibe with it. I'm very water though, where I'm just gonna like,
No,
like
I love it.
I love being in nature, but I don't
love it.
like love. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not for everyone.
But yeah, so y'all that are still here, do you guys want to do? Should we do some tarot? You guys want to do some tarot, some oracle cards?
And then, do you guys, if you have questions,
Yeah, if
let us know.
Yeah, you could just put them in the comments, or there's a little question box next to the comment where you can submit questions and stuff, and we'll pull some cards for you. Should we do? What do we think? Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Totally. Well, you go ahead. You already got cards out.
No, I feel like my hands needed to
Yeah.
start shuffling.
Yeah, totally. Well, let's see. What's going on in the world? What do we need right now?
I think I mixed. Did I mix the? Okay, no, I took those out. Cool. We're good.
We gotta reset my deck, y'all. Give me just 1 second.
Oh.
We got a couple decks.
Okay.
in
Oh
here.
my god, that's awesome. So one just flipped around. It's so. Oh, okay. Actually, these are mana cards. If y'all like Hawaiian energy, these are pretty awesome. They're tied with all of the Hawaiian mythology. So we have 33 today.
Oh, that's wild too. Oh yeah, I meant to talk briefly about like the 3-3 portal.
Oh.
Tori's a little bit more familiar with.
I like threes.
Yeah, with like the 3 in numerology. I don't think I have anything 3 in
I
my
mostly
numerology.
It's like a community kind of building of
very like artistic and fluid and creative.
I mostly like when I see threes, I'm like, oh, my guides are near.
Yeah.
That's kind of like my association. I think everyone, with like angel numbers and whatnot, everyone has their own kind of meaning. That means don't worry, your guides got you. You get that sign. So,
Yeah.
I like threes.
Yeah, and it's March 3rd, 3-3 today, which is fucking just a beautiful
Yeah.
coincidence of that happening.
No. Well, it flipped around and I was like,
Serendipitous,
okay.
not coincidence. Alright. Cool.
Do you feel as if the collective life will become better for the U.S. citizens and the rest of the world? I think it's going to be a struggle. I think it's going to get better than it was.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think it's going to get better than it was.
Absolutely.
But I think we have a long way to go in the
Yeah.
long run to really make the changes.
Yeah,
changes
absolutely.
don't happen overnight.
No.
It's going to be better than I think the last,
The last fucking 10 years,
Yeah,
honestly. I would say.
it's been a rough go around,
Yeah.
and I really do think after this we're gonna have kind of like a roaring 20s kind of period.
They said that, but...
I honestly I can't wait to go out and I don't even like going out. I want to go out and have a good time. I think we're gonna have that type of period, but again, I
where
think
it's community oriented, that there's going to be a lot of innovation.
I think
and
it
new
is.
businesses.
It's going to be a lot better,
music.
but it's going to take. And to me, I'm I want it to be the best that it can be, but I don't think that's going to happen for a while.
Yeah. So basically,
Yeah.
what I would say is that especially with 2020, it's really been leading up for the past 10 years to everything that's been happening. But especially with 2020, we were forced to really sit and rest and look at the way that our lives are structured, look at the way that the government's structured.
People kind of realize, wait, some of this stuff is not okay. The minimum wage thing, for example.
Yeah. The minimum
wage. We all know it's wrong.
Has barely raised since the 90s.
And it's just, again, I think it's going to take a while. And what I really saw this year is people, I don't want to say, we're going through, I think we're going
we
through.
got a flyer.
We're going through a mass awakening for sure. Yeah, what is it?
So in this deck, this is the 10 of crystals.
I would say we woke up.
Yeah.
And it's, it's funny because, even my family members, I'm all of a sudden they're into, conspiracy theories. And I'm
corporate.
I'm you're, and I never ever, when I was younger, I would talk more about conspiracy theories. I've gotten a little bit more, logical. I use both. I have discernment.
Yeah, absolutely.
But all of a sudden, my super logical siblings are all about the conspiracy theories, and I was just this doesn't make sense. But
so they're expanding. Their minds are expanding.
Exactly.
People are open to new ideas. People are open to change. People are seeing that the way that the country, in the U.S. specifically, I know we have viewers all over the world, but in our country specifically, we had to sit with, how is this working for us, as a basic human need? You know, like, are our basic needs being met? No, they're not. Are the structures that have been in place for the last 100 years, are they serving the whole, or are they just serving part of the community? So I think that massively overall, we've realized that no, these systems don't serve everyone. They only serve some people. Mm-hmm. And especially, you know, we live in a really capitalistic society, and the daily worker, you know, like the working class being home was like, this does not serve me. It does not serve me to wake up at 6 in the morning, get ready, drive to a job, work the job for 8 to 12 hours, come home, run errands, and have absolutely no time for myself, for my family, for any pursuits that are other than serving like the way that the society is right now. And also, we saw with the justice system. Does the justice system serve everyone? Absolutely not. It doesn't. So I think that
it's, you know, it's
we're aware.
We're far more aware. People are actually looking at the news now too, which like people had time to look at the news
and say,
and also find the right news sources.
Exactly.
That is a huge thing. I mean, like I do on like my app, like the Apple News on the phone.
Yeah,
but like there's a ton of really good news sources. And I don't know, you know, independent on YouTube.
Unbiased.
Like there's the Young Turks, David Pakman. Those are super progressive, like news sources. But at least they kind of give you the scope of everything. So I mean, find what works for you, but definitely find a truthful news source.
Yeah,
that isn't fear based.
Exactly.
Because that is the thing. I remember the first moments of COVID, I totally fell for the trap of
oh my gosh,
fear-based.
4 hours a day.
Oh my god, it was so. I literally was like bowed over, and I was like, you know, I knew what I was doing. I was totally fine. I understand that media is a fear trap. Like
Absolutely.
I get that. I understand that. But you know, being aware of that and like coming back to getting a rightful news source, that is extremely important. And if you're gonna digest news, if you don't like, you know,
it's important.
It's important, but like I'm not gonna judge you if you don't, because I didn't for the longest time.
Yeah, no judgment.
Because it is a hard thing to, especially if you're energetically sensitive, it's really really hard to digest.
It's
news.
Emotionally draining and taxing.
Like it is a lot. And I know a lot of people who are in that boat where it was too much on their energetic systems. Yeah. I mean, like, you know,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But, you know, it's just kind of, you know, be aware of your sources if you're going to digest news. That's the main thing. But
I will be right back.
Actually, okay, so what?
Tell good peeps about your mana.
A mana card. I know. Good for you. Don't fall into the fear, you know. Be safe. That's the main thing, you know. But definitely don't fall into fear-based traps. Let's see. What does the mana have to say? This is 33. Okay, so, this is so perfect. Okay, so it's about transitions, which makes sense because it's a 3. Where does that card? So this is the card I pulled. So this is basically right on track with what we're talking about. We're in this kind of transition phase. Honestly, it's literally it's a ship. So that's kind of what we were talking about, what we told you Sister Shanti was talking about. We're on this ship. We're in transition. We're going through a time period where we kind of really need to sit back, wait a moment, see where we're going, and then go full speed ahead once we get through the equinox and more to Aries season, essentially. I think the equinox is on the 20th, 21st. But, you know, we're going through this transition all together. Oh, yeah, no, they're amazing. Honestly, this is like, I can't believe this deck. Everyone I talk to, so this deck is all about, like, Hawaiian wisdom, and it has all the lore and the myths from like the Hawaiian pantheon, but it's made by an anthropologist, and I forget the other person, but yeah, okay, so it's just the anthropologist. There's another person who does the art, but she basically went to Hawaii and kind of learned everything about, obviously, Hawaiian culture. That was her study. And so then she went around and she made this deck. So she made an entire oracle deck based around the Hawaiian culture, essentially. And so I was in Hawaii, on Kauai, and I saw it. And I didn't get it there. But then I was like, I have to get it. I could not get out of my head. So I went and finally ordered it. I think they actually, if you order it directly from their site, they're called monocards. And it's by Catherine Becker. And you can order from the site, and then some of their proceeds go to charity. So order from the site if you're going to get it. Don't, I'm pretty sure they're on Amazon, but,
Which we fall prey to.
Oh, yeah. That's not, that's a whole nother battle that I
That's
feel
a
like.
whole nother ball game.
But, wait, okay, I needed to show you this. I wanted to show you. It's a ship.
No way.
It's a ship.
Which was the analogy that
Yeah.
we
So we're
talking
really
about.
going through this kind of transition period. And I think it's really good things are going to come. I think we do have to really put in those foundations, though. Like, now is the time.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Of putting in the foundations and the structures that we need so we can be really carried on into our next chapter, whatever that be.
That we would like to keep. Like basically establishing the new way that we would like our lives to be. I would say is the best way to describe it.
Manifest. And then 33s are also really good manifestation.
Absolutely.
Like
they're
they're the manifestation number.
To get clear about what you want.
What do you want going into the next year?
Yeah.
I think this is, we came out of this period of like total isolation and like recalling everything, and going through and clearing out the real cobwebs of our souls as a self and as a collective.
Yeah, absolutely.
So all of these things kind of came up, and so now we're pushing on through and going through this next chapter, and you have to choose, what do you want to be? Where do you want to go? I'm really telling the universe that and manifesting that in the next chapter. That's a little crooked.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go. Better.
Yeah. So, the first tarot card that came up for the collective, do you want to show the good people? We did show you guys like a second ago, but now to speak on it. So, we're using, for this one, I'm using the Star Child Tarot. It's really a beautiful deck. It's made by Danielle Noel, which if you've done any kind of tarot and oracle work, you may know the Work Your Light Oracle deck, which is one of our favorites, and we have that today too.
So good.
They're incredible. She's a beautiful digital artist, that...
She was a painter. I did my digging.
Yeah.
I was like, she was a painter too. So
and now she's a digital artist, and is really involved in the oracle community and tarot community. So this is her tarot deck. It's amazing. And so we pull, first one is the Ten of Crystals, which is Pentacles in this deck. And it really speaks to exactly what we're talking about. Building strong foundations for your family, and also fulfillment, fulfillment with what you've built, enjoying the fruits of your labor. And, having that come up for us right now, I think is really indicative of the energy. We have a lot stronger of I would say a family unit and a home unit right now. And we're really valuing that as a community.
In your little pod.
Yeah.
You have a pod.
Yeah, if you have a
That's
COVID
good. That got you through the worst of it. But I think, it's honestly, it's funny because this I feel like is, this is where we are right now, but this is what we're going for.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's this is the end goal in the sense of we want all of it.
We're working
we
towards.
can have all of it. That's also what this is saying. We can have all of it.
Oh, I hope you will be. Yeah, absolutely. What field are you in right now? I wonder.
Yeah.
Tell us what
It's
field you're in.
been rough out there.
We can get a little clarity for you.
Yeah. If you want,
let us know. Let us know in
some
the
cards
comments.
pulled, we are more than happy to pull.
Yeah, and I would say for you directly too, the Ten of Pentacles is a really good thing to pull if you're looking for stability in employment and
It's all of the fruits of your labor.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of want to show them what the actual, if you don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you know, most people might know, or I don't know.
It's a card.
There we go. We pulled it. How does
it's
the
a card
holographic?
Oh, you're an accountant? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you'll absolutely be employed by them.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what? We may need to hire you.
I know. I'm like, we need a tax person.
We need to do our taxes, so you know what? We'll message you because we were just talking earlier today about getting everything, all of our financial ducks in a row.
We were like, yeah, we should really get on that. I finally got all my tax forms this weekend. So I've been putting it off. I'm like, after January happened, I was like,
give me a break. Of course you do. And the Ten of Pentacles is really good for that because it actually speaks to stability and completion of a cycle. So
well, that actually doesn't show them really well. Can you see it? You can kind of see it.
Yeah,
it's very holographic.
Those are my holo cards. Oh, you know what? Here we
go.
My,
it's like everything you want in life is, you know,
that it's such a.
We've got dogs. We've got a happy family.
It's a happy family, celebration, stability, financial stability too. Pentacles it is the real world. Oh yeah, you know, I wish you did, but that's cool. Sorry, I have another. We have 3 tarot decks rolling right now.
A few.
Yeah, so this is the modern or everyday witch tarot, which I really like too.
I really like the mini card. She was like,
I have these like little babies.
They're little babies.
This is my little travel pack, which I love. Sorry, y'all. Let me find this really quick. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Oh, here it is.
Okay.
There you go.
So this is like this rendition. Again, it's a happy family enjoying, you know, the fruits of their labor.
Yeah.
So, you know, manifest right now because you will see the fruits of your like labor and manifestation. Yeah. And like right before that, just trying to think, the nine of Pentacles
is in the regular tarot is a woman dressed in yellow in a garden who is financially stable, who's financially independent. She's wealthy. She's luscious. She's in her garden, living her best fucking life.
Yeah.
So definitely, I would definitely say that the 10 is family oriented, completion, stability. You've built strong foundations in your life. And everything else goes up from there. So, yeah. Yeah, they're so cute. I love these little guys so much because I can just throw them in my bag and always have them in case I run into people, you know? Because I love when that happens. There's definitely those serendipitous times when you're out somewhere and like you hear someone at a coffee shop or whatever and they're like, oh man, I'm just having the worst day. I don't know what's going on with my life. And you're like, I can help you. Like, do you need some guidance? Like,
cards.
I can pull a card for you if you'd like. So yeah, the travel packs are really great for that. And I also too got this little mini deck because I wasn't sure if I wanted these cards, especially wanted to be reading the regular tarot like day to day with them.
You've never really had the Rider-Waite.
You know, I did. These actually. So my other ones.
Okay, these are the Rider-Waite.
These are actually just the AE weight deck. This is just the AE holographic deck. So it's not the Rider-Waite. It's pretty much the same though.
Yeah.
They're pretty much the same. My dog though. So this was my first deck that I had gotten in a long time of I had, you know, my regular tarot deck for like 10 years or something.
Oh my god, it's been that long.
It's been a long time.
And then
once
been with me through everything.
Yeah, and then once I decided to kind of foray more into reading tarot for clients, you know, hopefully completely doing that like as a
we're going, you know, we're doing same thing. We're transitioning into kind of making, you know, our path successful, but putting in those foundations again, doing our paperwork, restructuring our house, creating some awesome magical floor mop baths, cleansing everything so we can pull in that good energy.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Yeah. Do you have any other questions? You want to know anything? Should we read some other stuff? You want an oracle deck? Yeah, totally. Let's see what we got for you. Let's get to it. All right. So this is. Oh yeah, you do it. Go for it. Yeah.
She's leaving it up to me.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm
Do you want? If you want a card pulled, let us know. Seriously, we are more than willing and happy to help.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? This is gonna be like more of what is the energy healing part of what we need.
Yeah. So healing the collective energy.
Because we know what we're doing.
Yeah, we know where
how
we're
do
going.
we heal?
Yeah, we know where we're going. We know what we want.
Because life is
Anything
not complete.
about your love life? Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, yeah.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're fine. Do not worry.
Yeah,
All right.
Totally.
Okay.
Let's see what we see for you.
All right. Actually, maybe I should switch. No. For you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna pull regular tarot
Cool.
for that.
I feel like that is the best.
I'm not doing these.
Yep. Nope. Try the mini. Doesn't side shuffle.
Oh, it does.
It does?
Yeah, it does side shuffle.
Okay.
It's just I love that deck so much, but it's not as clear for this right now. I don't know, I don't know how to describe it other than that you need this tarot deck. I was speaking to you. All right, let's do it. Tell you about. No, I read slow. Oh, we got flyers. Oh snap. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. This is interesting. All right. So. Oh dang. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. So we got 3 cards coming out for you. So it looks like you may have been in a time of either fighting for attention or not fighting for attention. You may have been in competition with other people for a potential lover's attention, or you could have been dating someone who had ulterior motives, bad intentions,
Kind of shady.
who doing shady
I'm
stuff.
like, I see that card.
Yeah,
Wait,
here, yeah.
it's
The 7 of Swords.
Every time I'm like,
7 of Swords
shade.
is.
I
the
pulled
thief
it
in
too
the
many
camp.
times in my own life.
Yeah, the thief in the camp. So if you were dealing, I don't feel like that's like currently happening for you, but I feel like you may be coming out of a situation where there was deception, lying, people with ulterior motives, people not being honest with you, because we have the 7 of Swords and also the 5 of Wands. So you may have been coming from a time of that. Okay, all right, well, that's totally fine. Be careful in the future. You do have messages of love coming through. This is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is a really positive card to get.
This could also, to me, I'm like, okay, if you haven't been going through this, don't settle for this.
Yeah.
Is essentially.
Don't settle.
Do not settle. Don't, hold on to promises or anything. Do not settle for someone who's gonna be on the shiesty side.
Yeah.
Essentially, that would be, when I get this card, to me, okay.
Yep, that's exactly right. Yep.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Yep.
But don't ever settle. That's the key warning I always, and I wish I could tell my younger self this.
Yeah.
The key warning of 7 of Swords to me is like, stay away. Their shit.
Stay away from people who aren't honest with you. Absolutely. So this too, this is a very high gloss card. Yeah, absolutely. Don't, because you're worth it. You're fucking worth it.
No
You're
reason.
amazing. Like you do not have to settle for someone who does not treat you with the love and respect that you deserve. And also I do think too with the 7 of Swords, they could have been stealing a lot of your mental energy. So you could have spent a ton of time thinking, yes, exactly, a ton of time in your head wondering what the hell is going on. But on the horizon, we have the Knight of Cups coming from you. So I really read that as a message of love, or someone coming through with pure, whole, loving intentions, open heart, someone who's ready to love, not someone who's just looking to date or in the dating pool. You know, this is someone who genuinely is coming with their whole heart.
I always, yeah.
Yeah.
It,
And then after that, then we have the Judgment card, which is waking up to the call, and also is one of the last cards in the major arcana. So yeah, absolutely, that's absolutely right. Definitely with those two cards, the seven of swords and the 5 of wands, that's absolutely right. Yeah.
It always is.
Yeah.
I know. You said you're a Cancer moon?
Yeah, Cancer moon. Yeah, your poor little heart. I know. Yeah, you feel it deeply, and you just want to be loved and respected and taken care of.
I love all my Cancer moon friends.
Yeah, sweet little baby angels.
This one's a Cancer.
I have Cancer.
Love all the Cancer.
I do have a Gemini moon though, so it's not like all hell for me emotionally. Which is really nice. But my mom has a Cancer moon too. So she's a Gemini with a moon in Cancer, and I'm a Cancer with a moon in Gemini, which is wild. So yeah, I know her emotional needs are great, and especially when we're in a family setting and my dad or my brother are being like super emotionally insensitive, she'll be like, I'm fine, and then at the end of the night she's just crying and she's just like, why is everyone mean to me? Like, yeah, totally. And yeah, so I fully identify and understand with the Cancer moon. It's like you just want to be loved and protected and cared for and have your needs met.
Y'all need a hug.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Fucking hugs and emotional sensitivity.
I know.
Do you want to pull another card? Oh, we got messages. They're fine.
Turn around.
Yeah. We're going to pull, so Tori. Yeah, exactly. You're strong because of the cap. Totally.
Ground. Anytime, you get those emotions flowing through you, and I can imagine that Pisces season is not easy. It's not easy right now for me. I'm like, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Ground it out. Yeah,
absolutely.
Of course.
That's your superpower too, and especially if you're out in the dating world and like looking for that, you need someone to take care of you too. You really need someone who will provide that emotional softness and care for you that you give to everyone else. So definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I also pulled this card. It's the Lana Fairchild, and it's the light worker oracle. Yeah, light worker oracle. So say that right. So you have the strength and courage, but don't. If you're too drained, do not keep going. Essentially, is what this say. Like, take time for yourself.
Yeah.
Be nice to yourself.
Love yourself.
Yeah.
Love yourself first.
Take time for yourself. Yeah. Because that's that's gonna give you the strength and you the perseverance to keep going essentially. So, love yourself first.
Yeah, and so I pulled another oracle card for you, which was out of the deck that I just talked about, the Danielle Noel and Rebecca Campbell deck, which is really funny. So we're reading the Lightworker Oracle by Lana Fairchild and the Work Your Light Oracle by Danielle. This was not intentional. Danielle Noel and Rebecca Campbell, and you got, if you can see, there you go. So this is a beautiful card, and it very much speaks to healing. It speaks to of being in a place where, exactly, self-care. It speaks to being in a place of, man, I'm in an emotional, I've been going through the emotional depths. I've been doing my own healing. I've been working through trauma, and you're cracked wide open. And it's always important for this card, especially to remember that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you,
Yeah. And also,
I know that that's such a hard fucking concept, honestly, to deal with. At least for me it is.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes I'm just like,
well, and again, I forgot to mention in this card, which actually kind of relates into that card, is being present and I know that you said you're Capricorn, so, you know, don't get, again, too caught in your feelings. You know, try and ground them out as much as possible, and like that's going to give you the balance you need, and the more it's a form of self-care in its sense, because you're taking care of yourself, you know, you're staying present, and that's just going to kind of get you through any emotional upsets you're ever going to have.
And was this year too, you know, maybe you can give us a little clarity, was this year too about, you said it was a lot about self-care, were you doing a lot of reevaluating as well about exactly what kind of partner you want in your life, exactly the kind of life that you want to have? Was that something for you?
Oh, that's a good card. You get an answer? No?
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. But yeah, basically this card is just saying everything's gonna be okay. like genuinely.
Yeah. Oh, she said yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
Well, then you're doing it. You're doing exactly the right work. That's gonna attract the exact kind of partner that you want to have in your life that you deserve. You know, and that deserves you. So. Definitely.
So funny too when people start. It's like, you know, it's that funny cliche, and I see it so. It's the biggest cliche. When you start taking care of yourself, all of a sudden you're like, I don't need anyone.
Yeah.
That's when they come. And that's when they come.
When it rains, it pours. And you're just going to have offers just like flooding to you.
Yeah.
And then you can, guess what you get to do? You get to take your time and decide exactly what you want.
I know.
You have options, which is amazing.
But that is like, and you know, I feel like my friend's going through that right now. She's like, I don't need a man. And everyone's telling her, well, that's when you meet the man.
It's 100% true.
It's so true. I can't. It's
true.
so funny that the universe totally works in that way, but it definitely does.
It definitely does. Yeah. Is there anything else we can help you with? Is there anything else you need to know about life and what's going on? And I hope that was helpful. I hope that resonated with you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We're doing tarot readings if you want any.
Yeah, any oracle questions.
Any oracle, yeah, I guess.
Any oracle,
tarot.
Oracle, tarot, like whatever you need. We're here for you.
Let me wait, because that's proper etiquette.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That one just, how did that happen? It decided.
All right.
That's interesting. I'll put that away for later, because I feel like that is more. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's super interesting. Okay, I feel like that is
We're
more
pulling some oracle for. Okay, good. Mwah. I'm glad.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. Thanks for asking and playing with us.
Yes.
Oh, and also too, I know that we mentioned, of course, on our stories that we would have a little surprise for everyone. So we just did our giveaway, and we were thinking about doing a coupon code. So if you were interested in grabbing our ritual basket box,
now and I'll enter it.
Yeah, we'll
right
put
after this. Hi! Oh my God! So welcome.
Yeah. If y'all want to put questions in the question box or in the regular chat right now, go for it.
Yeah.
And we'll pull some oracle and tarot cards.
Yeah. What do we want? You know what? Cosmos 20. It's 20% off.
Yeah.
There we
go. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, every single one of you. I know. We appreciate the encouragement.
Yeah.
We don't come on camera very much.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, we have 6 or 7 planets in the 12th house.
I have 4 and then 1 on like seconds away. Minutes away.
Yes.
On the 11th house cusp.
Yeah, I have mine as my sun, moon, and Venus are all in the 12th house, and then my Mercury is about 5 minutes away from being my 12th house. Thank God it's in my first. Like, bless them. Because if I had my first 4 in my 12th house, like,
it's too
Lord.
much. I got my other planet. Well, I got my sun, moon, Saturn, and Neptune.
Yeah.
And then Uranus is on the cusp of the 11th or 12th house, sorry.
So it's a lot. So yeah, being on camera is a very new
It's
for
difficult.
us. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Gotta get that fire. We both have Mercury's in fire, so it definitely helps us out.
Oh yeah. You know, if you can even send it in the DMs to us and we'll send you some resources.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yeah.
I always love looking at
This is so sweet.
Yay.
My heart is so full.
Oh.
I love it. All right. Well,
Super
what do you
appreciative.
think? What do you think? Oh, should we pull a Kali Oracle? Oh,
Always.
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Heart Chakra Tarot. If you want a question
Yeah.
read, let us know.
So
We're
check
feeling-
this out.
We're just chilling, feeling
Yeah.
the vibes.
This is our newest deck that came. And actually, if you guys know Harvest Moon Oracle, she's amazing. She actually sent us this for being, I think it was like her 100th follower or something. And she was a sweet little baby angel and was like, what Oracle deck do you want? I'm going to send you one. And, oh, your Mercury is in Sag?
Yeah,
Aw.
I just like,
Yeah. Totally. So yeah, the Kali Oracle is amazing, and it's the newest Oracle deck out by Alana Fairchild, who is amazing.
What do you want to know about?
Yeah. Do you want? Okay.
Do
So
you
we
want
got
just
options.
general?
We've got
Okay.
tarot. We have the
Oracle?
Work Your Light Oracle. We have the Kali Oracle. I feel like you need Work Your Light Oracle probably, but if you want Kali too, let's throw it out.
Yeah.
Oh, we could get the Isis Oracle out too.
Yeah, we have Isis. Isis.
How's that?
How's that? Oracle. Try and say it right, but.
Yeah. Let's do
Um,
it. Let's get some Work Your Light.
you also have mana.
Constellation Spirit. What do you need right now?
Try and do this on the table. So difficult. Okay. General, I love Kali and Isis. Cool.
Oh, okay,
well,
yeah.
I'm already shuffling the Isis,
Let's
but we can
do
also
it.
do the Kali.
Yeah, we'll do both. Why
Yeah.
not? Let's play.
Love Alana. Shout out, because I'm assuming you know the gifted of the gift that Alana Fairchild blessed us with in these Oracle decks.
Oh yeah, all of them. Yeah, I can't wait. I really hope one day to have like all of her decks.
No. She really is. One more.
So I'm gonna get some water.
I know. Been talking more than usual.
That throat chakra, right?
Work it out. I usually have my throat chakra pendant, but then I realized it was vintage and it had lead in it. My boyfriend was like, "It's fine. It wasn't touching your skin." I'm like, "I gotta fix that," because it was like it was propped up by a piece of lead. So I gotta fix it, like how it went into the bezel. It's kind of hard to explain if you don't, It was keeping it in place, and it was my throat chakra necklace though. And
Oh man, she probably, I don't want to say she's got like more than 10 decks. I know like there's like the 333 activation. There's like she's got Kuan Yin. I think she has a Saraswati deck. She has the Kali deck, the Isis deck. And then she has some angel decks and stuff too. So yeah, she's got a ton. But I think my next one that I really want is the Kuan Yin. There's also
the Sacred
there's those-
Rebels.
Yeah, they're the Sacred Rebels too. Are really
Okay.
cool. If you guys have this, if you guys have those, like let us know.
Okay.
Are they amazing?
All right.
Oh, the White Light Oracle deck. That's the one that I
That's
was
a good
looking
one.
at too.
There's so many. Also, her meditations.
Oh, Bumblebee Jasper. Really? No way. I didn't know that. That's really good to know. It can have carcinogens in it.
Okay.
Interesting.
I know. There's quite a few stones where I'm like, probably shouldn't touch this.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I realized the one that got me though. I was like holding Galena all day one day, and I was like, and then I realized I remembered that it was like super bad for you, and I was. I'm
What
gonna
do we
get
have?
poisoned by crystals.
Oh, no way. Oh, that's so great. I love
Okay.
that card so much.
I
This
know.
is for you, Heart Chakra Tarot.
There we
if you know
go.
this
It's the
card.
Divine Guardian. Oh god, it's like so. But yeah, I'm assuming you know the card. I love this card. I always pull this too.
I pull it a lot.
Especially when I'm going through like an awakening of sorts and knowing, knowing that you're protected in that awakening. That's how a lot of times, at least when I pull this card. But you protected. And I don't know if you work with Aset or Isis, but that is a very motherly energy who will take care of you.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Literally, like, there's times where, I feel like I have a lot of masculine energy and, like, guides, and, like, that's, I have a lot of masculine planets. So, and my sun is a feminine planet, and I am very feminine, but I sometimes, like, forget that type of energy, and sometimes I need to embrace my divine feminine, and that's when she just... she like barrel hugs you, like that type of energy just barrel hugs you. It's like, it's okay. Yeah, everything is fine. Mama is here.
she's nurturing and motherly, but also creative. And
that's exactly what this card is.
This is basically like you are being held right now.
Yeah. You're good in your growth. You are fine.
Yeah.
No matter
what. You are learning, you are expanding, you are raising your consciousness.
And I feel like sometimes that, it's terrifying, especially when you start bubbling up. Like, it can be terrifying because you're just like, all these things that I didn't know before, like, exist. All these things I didn't know before, I'm like consciously aware of now. It's like, we're unconsciously aware of it, but like being so conscious the reality of like the way things are, that's a terrifying thing. But like, know that you are like protected in that, and it makes it a lot easier to digest, essentially.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely more divine feminine.
We're gonna do I realized that last week or like a week ago, and I was like, I texted you. I was like, we're going to do a week of Divine Feminine. Done.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm actually having this problem like a lot, and I've noticed it within myself and like what energies I'm calling in and how I'm like acting in life. I'm like, girl, you gotta be a little bit more on your feminine side.
Yeah, and less with like the rigidity and the structure and the do and the work, and more with the be and the flow.
It's bringing that goddess energy though. It's, I feel like I embrace that like divine masculine very well, but like I forget how powerful that divine feminine, when she comes in, I almost feel like it's so much more powerful than that. I mean, they're equal at the end of the day. It's polarity and all that. But when I embrace my divine feminine, I'm like,
you're in flow.
I'm like, I'm on top of the world, and no one can take me down.
Yeah, absolutely, totally.
It's hard though. I feel, especially if you have more of a masculine, if you have an air or fire moon. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, because we can separate from our emotions more easily.
So we're like not used to like going with the flow as much, but
well, it's not, I wouldn't even say it's so much that. I would say that if you're able to separate your emotions in your day-to-day life, like just the capitalistic, like masculine society that we're currently living in, it's hard to function in a divine feminine way without getting resistance from the rest of the world, because it's like we're in a very masculine culture right now. So work, do, like produce, create, but like create for profit versus creating to create, which is divine feminine. Divine feminine.
Even in our relationships, I kind of realized I thought I didn't have a problem with divine feminine and masculine, and then all of a sudden, my teacher called her. She was like, "No, I have like some like issues with calling in the divine feminine because like it's been attacked by the divine masculine energy so much." And I was like, "I don't have that." And then, like, I started to think of it, stew at it of course I did. And then I realized all of these problems in my life were because I wasn't embracing my divine feminine, my power that was controlled by the masculine that comes in and is so prevalent within our society. And I was just like,
because our society, where it's at right now, does not create a safe container for the divine feminine to flourish in. It's a very polarizing and, you know, kind of negative expression of masculine energy, which is all thinking, no, you know, producing, thinking, creating, but like for societal gain, for power, for political gain, for financial gain, versus for the benefit of all, right? But for the benefit of humanity. So
it's rough, but I honestly, when a female's, I know, it's very difficult in your relationships. And it took me a while to learn that. And I didn't have a partner until I learned that lesson. I was like, I had to learn that lesson of, no, you let men take away your feminine power. Like, that's been a consistent issue throughout your adult life. Yeah. Probably going somewhere back into childhood. I just kind of like was like, okay. But then I stepped into my power and I realized, like, oh, every time I'm alone, it's standing in my power, I am like on top of the world. Yet when I get in a relationship, all of a sudden I feel this like energetic almost suck. And I didn't get it. And I was like, oh, that's who I'm choosing as a partner too. But it's also that they see my power and they want to take it.
Yeah, definitely.
And they don't like that. And that's just, you know, that's not every man by any means, but that is just what is subconsciously ingrained in our society.
Yeah, our society is
you know, it's not
comfortable with women in their power.
It's not.
Let's be real.
But that's what I'm working on. I think we want to do it literally an entire week of divine feminine and very Isis.
Yeah.
Asset energy, Pele, Kali.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They all got it.
Let's pull a Kali Oracle for you, Heart Chakra Tarot. Let's do it. These are brand new cards, so like bear with me here. They're a little difficult to shuffle, but hopefully we'll get a flyer. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Take that. So this is what came out.
The matte ones show up a lot better.
Yeah.
You gotta have the matte.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Call her offset. That's one thing I can always say. Call all Egyptian pantheon.
Call all pantheons by
their proper names. You
their
know
true
that,
names that come from the culture of which they were born in.
It's because that things get skewed. But yeah, if you can call her Issa or Aset. I go by Aset, but definitely call by the Kemet name.
Yeah, Kemetic name.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, especially working with any kind of energy outside of yourself, any guides, any deities, anything at all. Names are really important. We actually have a little micro post on that. What's the name of it? I think it's it's Avoid This Spiritual Pitfall. Yeah. Go read that before you work with anybody.
Yeah.
Because there's some really...
Also call them the Angels of the Sun. They kind of lock it down.
Yeah.
That's kind of my preference, warning on anything of that nature.
Oh, this is so perfect for you right now, too, Heart Chakra Tarot. So I'm going to read you some of the definition of this card here. Do you want to hold it up?
Yeah.
While we talk about it? Okay. Champion of the sweet souls with fierce hearts who are underestimated and passed over. She who is as gentle as a deer and ruthless as a lioness, who has the capacity within the awakened heart to rise, to overcome obstacles, to have faith without any evidence of victory, and to rally the spirit until the right moment to act is. She is nonconformist, and true freedom is her value. Recognize your own beauty and value, introspective of whether another has the capacity to behold it at this time. You shall shine. And it's literally, the divine feminine is often misunderstood. She is stereotyped as weak and passive and therefore underestimated or dismissed. Or as devouring and castrating, so is feared and spurned. Wadi is the secret of softness and light that is part of Kali. We could call her Kali's bright shadow. Gauri is domesticity and accessibility, where Kali is wildness and mystery. Gauri is dressed beautifully in sumptuous attire. Kali is naked, speared in ash and blood. So yeah, it's really talking about the duality of the divine feminine, and it's really, really interesting. Hello!
Welcome!
But yeah, this is really
We're
perfect
yeah.
for everything that we've been talking about. But yeah, like, just, you know,
Embracing it.
Yeah, embracing your softness and your gentleness and your creation, your capacity to hold everything that's going on in the world, you know, and everything that you want. And yeah, like, create the life that you want and tap into the divine feminine, like, for sure. I would say that would be the message for that. Yeah.
It's been the message for, I think a big part of this is the last year too, where we're all kind of realizing. I mean, I realized in like the last couple of years, I've noticed this kind of thing this subject has been coming up a lot more for a lot more women and men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, you know.
For all of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, anytime, like, definitely now that we've seen how much the patriarchal society is like not working for us as a whole, we're realizing, oh, you know what, maybe this isn't the best way to go, maybe we should try something else. So that's really where the divine feminine is stepping in and saying, let's create the world that we want to see, let's create the life that we want for ourselves.
Is there a question?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Totally. Cool.
Spiritual Vibes UK, if you want to message, let us know.
Yeah.
We're pulling cards.
Pulling cards.
See, I do feel like this is the ending.
Yay! You're welcome.
Yay, of course.
Yeah, if there's anything else you want to
let me know. Let us know.
Let's see. Where did those ones go? Oh yeah, let's see if we can get a tarot message. Why not? Yeah, absolutely. What do you need?
What do you need?
What do you want to know?
Have a great day. Enjoy.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Enjoy. All right. Okay. So we want another love question. Actually, I feel like those are the. Do we have another?
Do you need work your light?
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I'm
done with that.
Yeah.
I was gonna go get my
Bye.
tarot.
Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
But no, if you're pulling tarot, so
yeah. So we're gonna be pulling from the Star Child Tarot for you, and then also the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Let's see. Are you looking for like? I don't know what the best way to describe it is. Like, as far as like love goes, are you looking for guidance? Are you looking for advice? Are you looking to understand a situation that you're currently in? Are you looking more towards what's on the horizon for you? Oh.
well,
We got a flyer.
3 flyers.
At the same time. I love that.
All right. Interesting. Got 2 question cards.
Ooh, that's like the tower. That's the tower of the Work Your Light Oracle deck, I would say.
Yeah.
So you may have been...
Understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
no doubt. So you may have been in a situation where that is just totally dismantled. Like, so it's...
We're gonna... Actually, you know what? That's kind of, this is the
message that I'm
the
getting.
crumbling.
Yeah.
What are you clinging to?
Yeah, so you may have been in a situation where you had to take a look at the whole situation that you were in. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
You had to look at the whole situation, what was going on, and definitely there was a dismantling of your situation, where maybe it fell apart. And then it seems like now you may be in a time of resting and waiting for things to happen. And that's where you can't see shit. In the Four of Swords. Yeah, so
in rest mode. But then it's also asking, this is perfect because it's like kind of a chain events, even though we pulled two.
Yeah.
Then this is
to move on.
Yes. What is
That's
your
exactly
soul calling you to do? Also, I think we just went over this with another person. Never settle.
Yeah, don't settle.
It's not worth it. You're worth more.
Yeah, the situation that you were in was not serving you, and therefore it needed to leave your life. And now you're in a stage of resting and recuperating and waiting for things to happen. But you can see her, like the whole universe is behind her. Like, yes, she's taking time
literally
for herself.
The universe is the card after that. It's like everything's gonna work out. It's like will come to completion.
Yeah,
but it's you're fine. That's like
your future is bright. Everything is coming everything is coming full circle for you, and that all of your efforts and all of your hard work are going to come to fruition. So all the work that you've been doing on yourself is absolutely going to come through and is going to pay off. And it looks like there's new love on the horizon for you too, because next we have the Ace of Cups, and that is one of the most wholesome, loving cards that you can get in the entire tarot deck. Like, absolutely.
If you want a card pulled,
let
us know, girl.
Yeah, so ultimately it looks like you were in a situation that was not serving you. You could have been with a partner that was not good for you, or your lives just were not going in the same direction. So that had to fall away so that you could recuperate and rest and move on and open yourself up to the love that you really want and that you deserve. So things are looking good for you.
And honestly, I was like, that was the most fluid. I feel like it was like boom, 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 boom. Super direct answers. Universe, Spirit wanted you to know that.
Spirit wanted you to know that they see everything that you've been through. They are proud of you. They love you, and good things are coming to you.
You're fine.
Yeah.
On your way up.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay, we got all.
Anything else? Here, take
Anything else?
Anything else you need to know?
Oh, okay. We got another one.
Will I be okay financially until I get a job? Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, that's the spirit answer. Yeah, you absolutely will.
She just got a direct answer. Yes.
You will. And also, too, I know it's really hard being in a time of instability and uncertainty, and like all of us, anyone who's not super wealthy right now is feeling that financial crunch and that, am I gonna be okay? There's not a lot of structure or stability or security for any of us right now, and unless you're doing.
I think a lot of us too are dealing this past, year, what we're coming to a close in Pisces season as well is like, and I've heard this come up a lot, and I see it. I've seen it with myself. We are cleansing our lack mindsets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, a lot of us have been in a lack mindset. Yeah. There's just no doubt about it. And we're now cleansing that out, and we need to change our mindset into an abundance mindset.
Which is really fucking hard to do when you're in a situation of not knowing if you're going to be okay, not knowing if you're going to be able to pay your rent or feed yourself or take care of yourself. That's really root chakra. That's really... It messes with your root. It messes with your groundedness to the earth. It messes with your sense of stability and security. So what you can really do for yourself is try to do some root chakra meditations and really get into the feeling and the believing that I am okay. I will be provided for. I will be taken care of. So you can do meditations with your root chakra. Other things that you can do are, if you like to exercise at all, like running is amazing for that, because when our root chakra is out of balance, it really affects like our hips, our lower back, and our hamstrings. And if you can try to work through that energy, that really dense, stagnant energy that's like there for you right now, then once you get that flowing, once you do some meditations, seriously, like, you're gonna be all right. Like, you just have to have to be brave.
I know. It's again, it's one of the hardest things to kind of
Deal
remove.
with. Yeah.
And it's old programming too. If you had events in your life, like from back then, you have to remove all of that. But just getting in your body. Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's cleansing too. Go for that.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Go for that.
Absolutely. Anything that you can do to
Yeah.
work through
Yeah.
the uncertainty
Yeah.
and the fear and the lack, and cultivate a sense in yourself of everything is going to work out for me.
Play Ganesha mantras too.
Yeah.
Like in the background.
Yes, absolutely.
Play Ganesha mantras. Like when I really started chanting to Ganesha, I mean, like the whole purpose of a mantra is to like bring in abundance. But you start to feel after every, you do it enough, you start to feel like all of those passages kind of clearing. And that's what a mantra, like the whole 108 times comes from. It's because it's supposed to clear out your system. And once you've done it that many times in a row, you're cleared out. And you really start to feel it. And that's what I've been using to kind of clear out some of my, old patterning. Like you said, if you have any of that old patterning from way back when, yeah, your root chakra is you're gonna have that type of mindset that's not gonna get you very far. So just trying and working, it's hard. It's not easy, but just trying to work that through. Ganesha mantra. YouTube them. There's the,
He is the Hindu god
of
abundance, prosperity. He's the one who unblocks.
Destroyer of obstacles.
Destroyer of obstacles.
And you get real, like, even just in the background, even money mantras. Like, I used to just, like, when I was working, I would just start saying money mantras, like, Om Hreng Greng Hreng.
Yeah.
And that's a money mantra, and, it works.
Another
like,
thing,
if you do it enough, it works. So it's Ganesha.
Yeah, Ganesha.
Yeah, you spelled it right. Just type that into YouTube and just see what comes up. Find one you vibe with. Throw it on in the background when you're doing like something with your root, and vibe out.
Yeah, another thing that you can do too. So basically, if you can start trying to get into your body and working through some of that stagnant energy that's there, then you can't, because basically the body remembers trauma. So if you have any trauma whatsoever, from your childhood especially, it stays in your body. And if you can
nice. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome.
If you can start to try to move some of that energy and then follow that up with meditation, you'll be able to start moving forward again. And also too, another thing you can do is every time you spend money on anything at all, think what you have. Thank it. Say thank you so much for providing me with my shelter. Thank you so much for providing me with my food. And that should really help, Yeah, it does. Yeah, totally.
And, it's, of course, these are the things that have helped us. I feel like I've done, gone through the worst of it. I had a really rough 2 years ago.
I was still working with my
it was so rough. You saw me. I would call her having mental breakdowns about money, about problems, and I'd be how many times did I call you? I'm just
many beans did you eat? How many beans did you eat? The rent out here in the Bay Area is
yes.
Is astronomical. I mean, we're paying like $1,700 a month for a studio with no kitchen. So, and being single in that
oh my god,
situation
it was the rough. I wanted to live alone, and I was like, I'm going to live alone. And all of my siblings were like, you really shouldn't do that because it's really expensive.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to do it.
That's exactly how we learn and grow. That's exactly right.
That's why I wanted to live alone.
To be alone with yourself really...
it was the most... best development year of my life.
Yeah.
Was it a sketchy place? Yes. Was it energetically inside was my vibe, but
Yeah.
but it was, the best year. I can't recommend unless, some people do now, like people living alone.
Yeah.
I love
but
it.
it was a serious financial struggle.
Oof. And it was rough.
It was hard, but you did it.
I know, exactly.
You're through it.
And
this year has been crazy.
And the one thing I will say is, like, if you trust, I was, like, so anxious all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But a part of me always knew I'd be taken care of. And, like, this is just my trauma coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My trauma coming up. And I understood that every time I was really low on money magically appeared.
Yeah.
Like, it did. Like, the universe had my back no matter what. And trusting that in some way, it was like, look, you got to deal with your trauma. You got to deal with your money, issues.
I
am literally providing for you.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You're good.
Ooh.
You're taken care of. Okay.
All right. So, Spiritual Vibes UK, looking for a general 1 card. So for you, we have Temperance, which speaks a lot to the balance and the blending of energies in yourself. So balancing what you're paying your time and attention to, balancing the need to nurture yourself emotionally and take care of yourself while still being able to be productive and live in the world that we live in, Let's see if there's any other messages for you from that. But the thing that I love about
I like this Temperance.
About this tarot deck, so this is the Star Child Tarot. The thing I love about this
is really look at our glowing healing hands.
Yeah. Is that through the major arcana?
Have a good day. You're gonna be fine. The universe has your back.
Have courage, and I know it's the hardest fucking thing to do, but have courage and have faith that everything is going to be okay for you.
Seriously.
And if you are able to work through your shit and embody that feeling, and even if you spend 5 minutes a day in a place of gratitude for what you already have, and a place of bravery, of knowing that, of embodying that I will be taken care of, it will absolutely come to you.
Yes.
All right. So, the Temperance card in this deck, it's really cool because she actually includes like gemstones that you can work with, and symbols, and also guides, so like spirit guides that you could work with if this card is being pulled for you. Which is really cool.
I need this deck now.
Yeah, so Temperance reminds us to be mindful of any decisions we make at this time. A need for balance, moderation, reassessment of personal goals, and also like what gives you a sense of purpose and joy. Like are you in a place of joy for you in your life? How can you cultivate that more? And also be patient and loving and caring with yourself and others. For sure, I would say with that. And also acknowledging too that like there's going to be positive and negative experiences in your day-to-day life, and just kind of navigating through that with grace, I would say. And then gemstones that you could be working with that would be helpful for you are blue kyanite, aquamarine, lapis, turquoise, blue lace, agate, amazonite, or blue calcite. So anything that correlates with the throat chakra might be really helpful for you right now.
That's funny. Aren't we? But we're gonna throw something up on aquamarine today. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Our post is actually on aquamarine today, and is really good for Pisces.
Did we post that yet?
No, but
we will.
We'll
check
post
it out
later. We'll post it later.
Everything about aquamarine.
So yeah, I mean, I hope that resonates with you. Find balance in yourself and your life. Any guides that you could be working with, Archangel Gabriel would be good to work with. Any kind of angel healing may be really helpful for you too now.
So good. And that's going to be our next post.
Yeah. Wow.
Angel healing.
Radical.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you do meditation at all, like radical, cool. So you have like a little bit of a basis of how that goes.
Angel healing is
one of the most beautiful things. And like for me, coming from someone that like was raised in like a more Christian household. Like my parents weren't super religious. Like they tried to take us to like church and whatnot. Like from a very young age, I was like, I will not go, and I would like fake sick every single week to get out of it, and then like and have to eat tuna fish and like all this crap. Anyways, long story short, so like someone coming from that background, angel healing did not appeal to me at all. I was like, I'm not vibing with it. I don't feel it. Like I don't want anything to do with Christianity or Catholicism or any of that. So, but
the
then
first
this beautiful
time
baby,
we did angel healing, I think I was bawling.
oh my god,
I had seen like my like future, and I just started bawling.
yeah.
And then I think I don't even know. I know I was like crying my eyes out. It was one of the most beautiful experiences of my life.
I have never felt so held, so in the arms of just like pure light and love. Like is really the
dragons too. So dragon energy is also, if you've ever messed with dragon energy, that's part of the angelic realm too, and that also feels very similar, but it's even like.
Yeah, and there's like some really great free meditations on the internet. You can look on YouTube. Kari Samuels is someone who's amazing. She does a lot of angel healing, and she has stuff on YouTube that's like for free that you can do that can kind of kick you off into that realm. And then there's also this app called Insight Timer, which is really amazing. It's a free app. You get thousands and thousands of meditations, and there's really awesome stuff on there too.
Kari Samuels, if you don't vibe with Kari Samuels' voice, because I know that is like a very personal thing with meditations.
Yeah.
If you don't vibe with her voice, we love her, but there's also Angels with Rose. Lisa Beachy is a little bit deeper. I'm just trying to think.
Yeah.
Something Hall. It's also great.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
They
good
just
stuff.
look them up and you'll find one you vibe with. But it literally, I mean, it clears you.
I was shook.
Do not operate machinery after. That is actually, I put that in our post. I was like, do not do this. Like, you want to either be doing this before spiritual practice or before bed. Because you'll go fall asleep.
Yeah.
So good.
You're just like lulled into the most
you're like,
beautiful, happy
lullaby.
vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like a lullaby.
Yeah, that is a really good way to describe it. I would absolutely agree with that. And I was so opposed to it too. I was like,
no,
this is
angels.
not for
Okay,
me.
here's
But
the thing.
I was wrong.
Angels are in every culture, and they're the shit. Like they're great.
Yeah, I straight up didn't believe. I was like,
if you really like want to get into it, they were like the first of the knowledge. That they knew before everyone else, before all of the races. They knew. And they know what's up.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that was helpful. If you have any other questions, just let us know. Let us know in the comments, and we'll post some cards.
Hello. We are doing readings. If you want a reading, let us know. Yeah,
Hello.
Our etiquette.
We'll take a tuning fork break. Cleanse the vibes. We're lit right now. Both of us are like, woo! Tarot time! And oracles and all the good stuff. Thank you. I hope that was helpful in any way.
Once we get in our vibe, we just want to keep going.
Yeah, we can go all day.
Yeah.
But the fire in both of us is like, let's go!
I feel like after last week we did this on our stories, and after we were like,
we were lit. We're high on life.
It's a real thing, but especially I feel like the fire in us is like
my Mercury is in Leo, so I'm like ready to get at the fucking podium and like talk all day long. I'm like, all right, who wants to know the things?
That's where my low key. I feel like I am pretty grounded in real life.
Oh yeah, she's way grounded. I'm like floating around, but I'm trying.
I get excited. My Sagittarius, I'm like Mercury, Venus, Mars in Sag, so I get really excited. Really.
Our partners are like, when we get together, and then we pick them up because they work together too. When we pick them up, they're like, "Oh my god," because we're like, "Hey!" and they're like, "Oh my."
Everyone?
Yeah, they're like, "Whoa." That is
One
not the vibe.
day we'll rein it in into pure fire. I noticed this with fire sign dogs.
Oh my god.
When they're younger, they're totally out of control.
Yeah,
but when they're old, they still got that fire, but it's like reined into this like cool awesomeness.
Yeah. It's a very stoic vibe, I guess, is the best
It's cool though. I love it.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for everyone who came. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, if you guys want a reading, let us know.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Oh my god, is it really 2:30? Is that real?
Wait, how long have we? Oh my god, we've been on for
We've been on for an hour and a half already. Wow, that was
Okay.
like that.
Okay, that's what happened.
If anyone else wants to know anything, if you guys have any questions you would like us to pull some cards for, maybe we'll. If no one has any questions, maybe we'll move on to doing a couple cards for this week. Maybe things that we can work on for the collective, and then we'll peace out.
All right.
Wow, that was almost 2 hours.
I know.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
okay, this isn't the right book.
Yeah.
So
Seriously.
grounding
Thank you for all the love.
Yeah.
Whoever's like sending us the love.
I
We
know,
love you
seriously,
so
yeah.
much, and we really appreciate that. It like gives us the fucking spark to keep.
Keep going.
Keep going,
Keep on
for
our marathon of tarot.
Yeah.
I wonder what do people do that? Like tarot marathons?
A tarot-thon?
I mean,
Do
we need to do that?
do they do tarot-thons? Also, should we do a tarot-thon?
I think we should.
Should we just do like hours and hours
Yep.
of tarot?
Yep, we
Where
got
we
a
just-
yes. That's all.
Where we get on for like 8 hours and it's like, everyone all day come to the tarot-thon and we'll answer all the questions.
Let's just keep on going. I could vibe with that. I would be
I'm gonna
exhausted.
look that up after we get off this live.
I think we should do it.
That would be really fun. I'm down for that life. Oh, I'm gonna need a good night's sleep.
I know, right? I was like, I'm gonna be exhausted.
I'll be so excited that I won't be able to sleep though.
That
is,
actually,
like,
my
thing.
first half marathon
Yeah.
that I did.
Like literal running.
Yeah, running. And mind you, I didn't train at all for this.
She was just like, I'm gonna run. She was like, I'm gonna get a half
The
marathon.
most
And I
I'd
was
ever run,
like, girl, okay, fuck yeah.
ran in my entire life before that point.
Also, shout out to
Was
Chelsea
2
B
weeks-
Fitness for
Yeah.
getting Tori to run marathons.
So, 2 weeks before, I ran 6.5 miles. And then it was nothing. And then I ran nothing. But I stayed up all night the night before.
Yeah, you were too excited.
I stayed up I got maybe 4 hours of sleep before I ran that marathon.
You're like,
No
I can run
training.
6 miles.
I
Let's
did
do
get
it.
a medal. I finished on time. I think I had I think I was running like a 12-minute mile, 12:30.
Girl, if you have
I mean,
run
I was very impressed.
Amazing.
I was like,
she did it, you guys.
I know. I was like, whew.
I was like, shut the fuck up. I was
Now
like,
I'm a
hell
little
yeah.
bit more, but I'm still not trained for a freaking half
Yeah.
marathon. I want to train,
Yeah,
but I'm
maybe.
not there yet. One day.
One day.
One day.
You can run like 3 miles though, which is amazing. She's running like 3 miles every
I try.
day.
I would love to run more. My body is not.
But
Girl.
that's
My
amazing.
body is not
Health
recovering.
card,
If
okay.
y'all. Oh, okay.
All right.
Let's do it. All right. I just picked up the mana.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Actually.
Okay. Let's do a mana
I think
card.
that's wonderful. Oh, I did want to pull one of these for you too, actually.
Go for it.
I'm going to.
I feel like I'm missing one.
Yep. Oh wait, you're missing like 5.
No, those are the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Those are the not junk cards.
Yeah.
But the ones that don't actually get jumped. We're doing that because then it gets messy.
Which is hilarious because so my partner is like not so into like the tarot world, and he was asking but he loves doing like sleight of hand magic and stuff, and he actually asked me last night. He was like, so this don't be mad at me for asking this, with the tarot cards, do they come with like extra cards that have different meanings and stuff on that, like that tell you what they are? And I was like, nope, they don't do that. But Tori's mana cards do come with these like.
Oh no, I think my Rider-Waite tarot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then none
I
of
think
mine
some
did.
of them come with.
You too.
Thank you.
You are lovely. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Okay,
hanging
so
out
we
with
got
us. It's been really
2.
fun.
Let's see. No, seriously. All right. Health
Alright.
cards.
Ooh. Is that what you got?
We have an owl.
I love that.
Okay, but I think this was the initial flyer I pulled out. Where is it? I have not memorized these cards.
I promised that I'd pull a Work Your Light Oracle, so I'm going to do that for you too. Can we get a jumper? Oh, I like to receive
I
messages.
feel like you need one more to make this make sense. Hey!
Hi!
How are you doing? We're pulling cards. If you want a card pulled, put it in the comment box. Or a question. You can do questions too.
Either way. Whatever you want.
Okay, I'm going to pull one more. 'Cause I don't...
There wasn't a clear message. Ooh, this is a clear message though.
That's it.
Oh my goodness. I am so about this right now. Okay, girl. So, all right. I love this. So, you're looking for a health card, and your oracle card from the Work Your Light Oracle is you're already doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're doing well. Stop overthinking. Like, everything is going to be okay for you. Whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through, you're taking the right steps and you're doing the right things, and you're going to see the reward of that coming soon for you.
Yeah. Remove restrictions. Mm-hmm. And wait, what was this one? Okay, so yeah, pursue only what's worth your effort and remove restrictions. Mm-hmm. Are you feeling restricted? All of these cards kind of feel like there's a level of restriction in them. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll do that in a second. Oh my god, this is so big. Okay, so these are the two cards I pulled. This one was the main one. Uh-oh. Can you see?
Yeah, they're just looking for a health card.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
are you feeling restrictions in your health?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Because all of them, I was like, wait, is this... So, again, I think you're already doing it, but, like, definitely, tell your body that it's healthy. Mm-hmm. That's been something, because I had a lot of issues when I was younger, and that was big part of my Saturn return, was realizing that I cannot go through these like health issues anymore because my body reacts really strongly when I am not in complete alignment.
Oh yeah, any
if
you have an emotional upset, your physical body pays the price.
I've had tons of digestive issues. I've had ulcerative colitis, all that, all of it. It just reacts.
Yeah.
With whatever's going on in my life.
You know what else actually? If you have access to tuning forks, singing bowls, even on YouTube, you can go on YouTube and look up any 428 hertz, 528 hertz.
528. I was like, wait, 400s? Okay.
Yeah. No, 432. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of healing music that you can play, and you can honestly just keep it playing in the background, especially if you're working from home, you can listen to that all day, or if you're not working right now, just take some time for yourself, carve some time out for yourself that you can just lay down and let sound healing help you.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Baby. That's insane.
Oh
I'm
my
so
god,
fucking sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, you've been through You've been through the worst, right?
You know
You're
what?
strong.
This
You're
is
resilient.
actually a very interesting thing, and I'm just gonna throw this out here as an idea.
I got some crown tickles coming.
I was actually, I just started doing Akashic readings for myself. I'm trying to get good so I can, do it for other people, openly and not, be whatever. I got a message or an email about an Akashic teacher and her course, and then so I actually went and watched her video. She was having a ton of health issues, and the Akashic kind of tells you why, what is the reasoning behind it. It gives you a deeper understanding of what is going on in your life and how to adjust it and how to fix it. So that's maybe a route to go through. I don't know, you know, if that resonated with you. It's a very interesting kind of way to look at health and how we are in this incarnation, how we are this lifetime.
You know what, too? You know what? DM us. Maybe we can do some sound healing or some Reiki for you. Yeah, seriously. DM us.
Yeah, seriously.
That would be awesome, because maybe we could do some distance Reiki or something for you.
For
that's
sure.
heavy shit.
I know.
And we're happy you're here.
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry that you went.
I know that.
Oh, my heart hurts for you.
Oof. But, you know, there's definitely many outlets, you know, and just stay positive and, you know, try and pull yourself as hard as it is. I mean, it's not going to do everything, but try to pull yourself and, you know, tell yourself you're healthy. Yeah. Have those healthy affirmations.
Yeah. So, you know what else is really great to look into? Shaman Durek. He's amazing. And yeah, he's like a 6th generation shaman. And he has a really great book out right now called Spirit Hacking. Check him out. He's amazing. He actually died and was completely paralyzed and was on like a ventilator and everything. And because of his shamanic background, he was able to connect with spirit, and they were basically like giving him messages and instructions of how to heal himself, how to get off a ventilator, how to walk again. So he's a really good resource too. I would look into him. You can follow him on here. Follow him on Instagram. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Oh,
there are resources, but our hearts are with you.
Love.
Yeah.
Mwah. For real. Yeah. We'll reach out.
Yeah.
We'll find some stuff.
All
right. And the Essex Witch. Thank you for coming, hon.
Yeah.
We're excited to see you. General energy card pull.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta
shake it off.
Shake it off. All right. Oh, that was great. I love that.
Singing bowl.
Yeah. What are you thinking? Do you need some tarot or some oracle?
Yeah.
Let's see what we think.
Let us know. Both.
Oh, they want these ones for you. Ooh, actually, too. There's the little babies. All right, let's play a game. We're gonna play a witch tarot deck.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. So I've got 2 tarot decks that want to come out and play for you. The first one is the Star Child Tarot, and then the other one, forgive me if I mess this up, but I'm pretty sure it's the Everyday Witch Tarot.
Okay.
But
bit of both.
Both of them want a message for you, and then you have some.
Okay, wait, what do I?
Let's do these guys first. Yeah, totally.
I'm like trying these.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They always do.
Cool.
Oh, here, this.
Oh.
Yeah. So we'll do 2 tarot and oracle. What do you want to do first? We'll see whoever flies first. You too. For
Love
real.
you. Yeah, DM us.
All right. Let's see. What do you need to know? What's coming through for you right now? All right. Okay, goodness. This one wants to come out. Oh, the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, here, so you can see. So this is the 2 of Pentacles in the Everyday Witch tarot, and that speaks a lot to balance. It also speaks to where you're putting your time and energy, and that maybe you will find more benefit, more wholeness in your life if you are like really taking account of where you're spending your time and energy, and if that's really serving you and what you want for yourself. Let's see if there's any other messages that we can get out of that. At least for me, that's what that card really represents, is like, do I have am I making the right decisions for myself? Do I have my priorities in alignment? Am I adapting to change? Yeah, totally. And it can also speak to like 2 career paths too, that if you're kind of trying to decide where to move forward and what you want to do with your life, just taking the time to really take stock and see what's serving you, see what path serves you more.
This goes right
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, breaking
Dude,
the chain.
They're live today.
I know.
Oh.
So, healing, rewriting,
Yeah.
breaking kind of bad
Breaking
cycles,
through old patterns.
and bad cycles, and
Yeah.
creating new ones and rewriting what you want and to bring that balance back into your life.
And I also love that card too because I don't know if you know the Fleetwood Mac song "Break the Chain." It's like probably my favorite Fleetwood Mac song. Like I can't lie about it. It is my favorite Fleetwood Mac song. And I have a cat named Rhiannon, so like just Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that card is really rad. We'll get you a little bit more on that. Okay. So. That's talking to ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. So that's interesting. So you may be really taking stock of your life and doing that ancestral healing work, which is sometimes it's DNA work too. You're really like taking
that stuff holds.
Yeah,
that's like in our
it's
in our DNA.
Heavy work.
Yeah,
like.
And breaking that chain is the most beneficial thing you can do for not only,
yourself,
anyone
that comes after you in your family line.
Anyone, it really it does so much work. And it's the best thing you can do for your, ancestral line. And I think that's a huge theme that's coming up right now. And kind of, with 2020, all of it.
Yeah, this is a big 2021 theme, I think. I think that there's a lot of people out in the collective right now that are really doing a lot of ancestral healing work.
I mean, look at the whole Black Lives Matter, all of those protests. That is ancestral.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's ancestral healing.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on in the collective. So yeah, like you may be being called to heal your family line or your family tree. Both of the ancestors that came before you that you've never known, and also the people that are still living in your life. And basically, working through the emotional trauma that we carry because, like, our energy can hold trauma up to like 7 generations back, which is crazy.
Oh, it gives me like chills.
Yeah. So it's really gnarly. So yeah, you may be doing some really deep healing work right now. And like, if you're doing that, like, hell yeah, like you're doing amazing. Like, it's hard work.
And treat yourself to lots of baths.
Take some baths. Like that, also like let yourself cry in bed and like feel all of the things. Like, cause that too is like super cleansing, for you right now. You may be being guided to look at your life and decide how you want it to be and like how that differs from the environment that you grew up in. And what you really want for yourself. So like definitely keep your eyes like on that vision and keep holding the vision of the future that you want for yourself. For sure. Hell yeah, it resonates with you. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. We're gonna do one more for you. So I'm gonna say like maybe here's some guidance that we can get for you for like what's going on in the future for you. How you can move forward, and we're gonna do Star Child Tarot for that. So let's see any messages for the Essex switch coming through. Okay. Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay.
Nice.
Sorry, I can't even right now. This is like probably my favorite tarot card entirely. It's the High Priestess. So you may be really stepping into your High Priestess mode, and that is like the best possible thing you can do for yourself right now, because especially coming from doing a lot of healing work, making a lot of decisions in your life, like healing trauma, moving forward, like embodying the High Priestess vibe is like exactly what you need to be doing right now. And she's
the ultimate.
She is the ultimate. She's also
she's all we want to be.
She's also the ultimate witch.
Yeah.
Like, right? She's like, she is the shit. She is
knows
so in
up.
tune with. She is in tune with the universe. She's in tune with the magic of the earth that's going on right now. She is in her power, and she is connected with heaven and earth, if you will. So that's awesome. And also with this deck too, I just want to get So the beautiful thing about the major arcana in this deck is that Danielle Noel includes some gemstones to work with, some symbols to work with, and some guides to work with. So, did you want to say things about the High
you
Priestess
basically
too?
like covered it. Like, she's the best. You know, that's who you want to be.
Yeah, I'm actually she is my next tattoo because she's one of my birth cards in tarot. So her and Judgment are my birth cards, and I just
my fave.
Yeah, that's like the goal. That's the goal. We are going for that.
Everyone,
like,
you know, I feel like every witch, person, what we're working towards.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. Did I see Merkaba?
Yeah, Merkaba is one of the things. So Merkaba is one of the symbols for this card in this deck. And
awesome.
the High Priestess is the bearer of magic. She's a spiritual teacher, and she has that deep knowledge of the higher realms. Like,
I love that you got all.
And you also got all twos, so look into 222 angel numbers.
Yes.
Because that can also have some messages for you. But gemstones, crystals you should work with right now. Moldavite. I have my Moldavite on right now. Because I got a piece of it right around my birthday, which is in June. And I treated myself finally to some Moldavite. And it was like the best. Oh no!
Hi guys!
The phone decided to come for a leap. The Moldavite was too much for the phone. The phone said, fuck this, I'm out. The phone was like, get that Moldavite away from me.
Oh my God.
Anyways, I don't know. Yeah, you can't really see it super well, sorry. But Moldavite's incredible, especially if you're working like through healing process, through raising your consciousness. Like, Moldavite vibes. Moldavite hits hard, and like some people don't vibe with it. Some people don't vibe with it, but I
want another
it.
piece of it. I feel like I didn't fully vibe with the
Yeah.
piece I had. But I'm also...
I got it when I was seriously, like, I got this when I was like, I'm stepping into my High Priestess vibe. I want to be a full-time witch. I want to be a full-time... Like, I want to read tarot. I want to do energy healing full-time. Like, this is the shit that I want for my life.
Etsy is, like, the best place to get it.
Yeah. You dude, seriously, the phone was like, I'm out. But yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. Anyways, check out Moldavite. If you could, like, seriously, Tori said
Etsy.
Go on Etsy.
And that way you're, supporting.
Yeah, you can support a local, or like, not a local, I'm sorry, small business.
Small business,
because they're struggling right
now. Struggles, but,
But
that's where I think I found mine.
Yeah, I got mine on Etsy.
Yeah. Jewelry is the best on Etsy, hands down. All my crystal jewelry.
Yeah.
This honker.
Yeah, look at that, y'all. Look at this rose quartz. This is her like Reiki master like vibe.
Yeah. This chick,
But yeah,
I tuned it and everything. It's like maybe
it
healed me.
It's amazing. So Moldavite's a stone that you can work with right now. Moonstone,
Apophyllite,
Labradorite, Apophyllite. Apophyllite's dope. Apophyllite's really high energy, really like angelic vibes. Aquamarine too. We're actually gonna post later on today about that.
It's also funny. I don't know if you were
and I
here.
vibe with Labradorite personally. Yeah.
I don't know if you were here because you have a lot of angel guides in this thing, and we're doing a huge thing talking about angel healing.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do an entire post about that. Like the next carousel.
Yeah.
Because it's like one of our favorite things.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best.
Yeah. Every time I'm doing like straight up like mantra meditation, within a few days, if I keep on doing that, I'm like, I crave angel healing because I'm like, I gotta balance this out. It's just so good. It's so good for you. Oh.
Yeah, for the High Priestess card in this deck, one of the guides is Archangel Raphael, who is like the healer. Yeah. Like, so if you need deep healing, if you need physical healing, if you need emotional healing, call on Archangel Raphael.
Ariel, Archangel Ariel too for earth energy.
And then Aset and Ma'at are both coming through for you too. And Hecate and Freya. So like, take your pick. Yeah. Everyone's lit. Like that is the dopest shit. Any of those guides that you can work with are gonna be really helpful for you. But yeah, I mean, sounds like you're making moves, doing big things, like doing really, really well. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah.
Yay.
And yeah, 222.
Step into your power, girl. You got it.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing great. We're proud of you.
Yay.
If no one told you, we're proud.
We're proud. So proud.
Yeah. What do we think?
Yeah, my.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
We
appreciate it.
Yeah, my battery's
totally.
getting
Yeah,
on the
so
lower
our
side.
phone, who is being the gracious filming of this, is probably gonna be dying. 222 every day for the last few weeks.
Oh yay! Oh my god, that makes me so happy.
I love it so much. Yeah, if anyone has another question, throw it up. If not, we'll just like probably close out.
Yeah. Well, I have one more collective card.
Ooh, one last one for the
pulled.
collective.
People who weren't here at the beginning of this, we were pulled 33 for 3-3.
On 3-3.
It was great.
Town.
In the Mana Oracle, which was like a ship, and we were kind of talking about that whole analogy where we're waiting right now. Sister Shanti has a great video on that subject. We kind of saw yesterday.
Post it?
I know, yeah. Maybe
I don't know if we can post in the comments, but we'll try.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, definitely. And so, then I think what was the other card? We had 10 of Pentacles was another collective card.
Yeah, another collective, which means we've been building these sturdy foundations and moving into Aries season, into the new zodiac cycle. We're going to be seeing.
Yeah. Oh, this is perfect.
We're going to be seeing that coming to fruition, like abundance, family, stability, financial security, like all of that is coming down the pipeline, especially, and that's really nice for us to hear. I think, at least for me too, to hear that that's coming for the collective.
And I think,
it's been a time.
And I think, we're waking up slowly but surely. I think it's going to take longer. I don't think it's going to be this one. Everyone's woken up. No, it's going to take a while, but like we're getting there.
Yeah,
we're getting there.
But the collective is moving.
Yeah.
In a really positive direction.
Exactly. So we pulled the 7th. Actually, this is really funny. So we pulled 33 for 433.
The angel numbers are
This is 44, and it's the light healer oracle. God dang it. Lighting. Okay.
Damn lighting.
Lost cards, y'all. Don't, get the mat.
We'll get some mat cards
I know, right?
for reading live next time. Like
7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. So we now have a 44. So I feel like this is kind of where we're going. Yeah.
So far today, we've had all the 2s.
Yeah.
All the 3s, and now we're at 44 to close out the day, which is just
nice.
Dope.
So it's like when the gift of the 7th ray enters your life, something new is being formed that will benefit the world. Or your world. But I'm going to say the world, because it's collective reading. Yeah. There may be an increased interest in magic, ceremony, and ritual for healing purposes. So I feel like that's kind of...
Yeah.
It's the waking up.
Yeah. It's totally
It's
lit.
like we're building the foundations. Yeah, go for it. Wake up. Keep on reading.
I just wanted to see if there are any more messages that I could grab from in here. The 7th ray is creating invisible, intangible spiritual energy, which I think vibes out hella fucking hard with Pisces season. And especially with the moon being in Scorpio right now, so we've got really heavy mystical water energy. I think that is speaking to that too, and if we can really vibe with the Pisces and like get into our creativity, do things that make us happy, dance, reading, writing, art, like whatever it is that you vibe with, like do that right now.
Yeah.
Ecstatic dance. Definitely.
I mean, I think we're moving forward. We're clearing out. Remember, use these last couple of weeks before. Oh, have a good night.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. Mwah. We love you.
But yeah, use these last couple of, weeks before the spring equinox to kind of cleanse out and bring in some new good energy.
Yeah, things are looking up, fam.
I do. Yeah, I think the next,
it's been hard, and now we're gonna be.
I think after this, next couple months, we're gonna have a lot easier time.
Yeah.
So, collectively.
Yeah.
And internally.
Yeah. Thank
well.
you. Thanks for coming, y'all. We love you so much.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Hopefully.
Next time. Yeah, next week.
Yeah. Let's do this again next week.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Love you.